Innovation Entrepreneurship Forum was born out of global clamor for women economic empowerment. Recently in Lagos, AWIEF launched its maiden gathering of stakeholders in African women economic leadership and innovation. Speaking at the conference, Mr. Jide Akintunde, the managing editor, CEO of Financial Nigeria International, said if you develop a woman, you have automatically developed a society.
What this means is that as we invest in women, we will be making a huge impact in society. And the areas where our society needs development, some will not happen except we get women empowered because of the very, very nature of women.
Delivering a keynote address, the former Education Minister in Nigeria, Dr. Obiageli Ezekwesili, said the disparity in opportunity that is available to girl child accounts for considerable amount of poor performance of the women folks.
One thing that stood out clearly is the fact that the disparity in the opportunities available to the girl child accounts for considerable amount of the poor performance of the women folk by the time they attain the age of womanhood.
She further commented on the poor leadership of the past administration in Nigeria, where Nigeria generated $500 billion in oil revenue for a decade, and yet 61% of our population are poor.
We are a nation which generated over $500 billion in oil revenue. Oil in the last decade, just the last decade, according to public budgets. And yet, the same nation has 61% of the citizens in the poor category.
In an exclusive interview with BENTV, the founder, Africa Women Innovation and Entrepreneurship Forum, Mrs. Irene Ochem, said women have a lot of impact to play in economic development of any nation.
It's a known fact now that empowering women economically is a very wise thing to do, because women have a lot of impact to play in the economic development of any nation.
Having been in the diaspora for 28 years, Irene also mentioned names of African women leaders in the diaspora who are doing good to better the lives of all women.
There are a lot of African women in the diaspora, Nigerian women in diaspora, who are doing a lot of things. So many of them are actually doing a lot in this landscape, even from diaspora. We have a couple of them here today as our speakers. We engaged with them. There is Dr. Mrs. Liliana Asamoah, who is the co-founder and the president of the Asamoah Foundation. She's doing a lot of work in this field, in the economic empowerment of women across Africa, in South Africa, in Nigeria. We have Njide Kahari. She's another Nigerian in diaspora, who is the founder of Youth for Technology Foundation, and she's also doing a lot of work from diaspora. I am actually a Nigerian in diaspora. I've been in diaspora for the past 28 years, and I'm doing this from diaspora. So African women in diaspora are doing a lot from diaspora.
The Secretary General, African Federation of Women Entrepreneurs, Mrs. Lucia Kwache, berated the African culture that believes women are part of assets and not a contributor to development.
The African culture feel a woman is part of an asset, not an individual that can be used as a partner to support a family. But then a woman contributes, whether it is made known or visible or invisible, that raise up the family.
exclusive interview with BENTV. The former Honorable Minister for Education, Mrs. Dr. Obiageli Ezekwesili, emphatically stated that the education is the bedrock of development for any nation.
Throughout human history, the basis for the development of nations has been education. Whether it was moving from the agrarian revolution to the industrial revolution and now to the technology revolution through ICT, we see that education explains the disparity in development outcomes between one country and another country.
With the launch of Africa Women Innovation and Entrepreneurship Forum, the business world should be expectant of women who are ready to take the driver's seat in Africa economic. I'm Oluwale Olanrewaju reporting for BENTV, Lagos.